March is National Kidney Month. Great time to bring attention to this chronic disease. My guest via telephone, Dr. Griffin Rodgers, director of the National Institute of Diabetes and Digestive and Kidney Diseases. Welcome back.
Well, good to be back. Thanks for having me again.
Now, you're promoting National Kidney Month and the theme, Preventing Kidney Disease, Healthy Women, Healthy Families. First, would you just kind of give us the 411 on the kidney? Talk about the importance and how it functions.
Right, yeah. Well, we all have two kidneys. They're about the size, each kidney is about the size of your fist. They're located in the back, lower back. And the kidneys serve a vital role in filtering out the blood in a 24-hour period of time, remove the waste products that are normally generated. Kidneys maintain our water and electrolyte balance. And the kidneys also make among other things, two important hormones that are necessary for bone health as well as producing blood cells, our red blood cells, so that we can carry oxygen better. And so as the kidneys begin to fail, we lose that ability to remove excessive waste. We retain fluids and electrolytes, causing swelling. We become more fatigued, especially with exertion because of the lack of blood cells, and our bones tend not to do as well. So we're more prone to fractures.
Now, you've been tracking kidney disease nationally. How does South Carolina rank in terms of men and women living with this disease and prevention?
Yeah, there are about 30 million Americans in the country with kidney disease. Of those in South Carolina, about 2.5% of adults are diagnosed with kidney disease, and about a little bit higher than that number of women. You come a little bit close in South Carolina. There tends to be a little bit of greater disparity. Women tend to have kidney disease. It's a bit more common in women than in men. But, of course, early kidney disease usually doesn't have any symptoms. And that's why for this month of March, we're encouraging people with diabetes or high blood pressure, or who have heart disease, or who have a family history of kidney failure, particularly African Americans who are at the highest risk, to take action to prevent kidney disease and to get tested for kidney disease. And we're focusing and we're asking women to serve as important role models to encourage healthy lifestyle habits, not only for themselves, but for their family as well as their friends and for the broader community.
And I understand that there's a standard classification system to describe the common symptoms and the stages, like 1 through 5. What constitutes What constitutes stage 1, and can you stop the progression?
That's exactly right. That's why, once people are getting very close to that stage 4 and 5, when one is losing the remaining filters in the kidney, that's when you start retaining the fluid and becoming fatigued because of anemia and things of that sort. But early on, the kidney function, the kidney filters, the so-called glomerular filtration rate, a technical term, or GFR, is about 120. And as we slowly progress, we lose, that drops down to 100, then 90, then 60, and ultimately down to a level of about 15 or so, where we're just barely able to make it. And then it can, obviously be as low as 0. So that's why it's so important. You generally don't have symptoms until you get down to maybe 25% of remaining kidney function. But we want to catch people when they're at that level of about 90 or 70, because it's there that one can begin therapies, both medications and lifestyle changes, that can prevent or delay the further reduction in kidney function. And this is especially true in people who have diabetes, high blood pressure, or have family histories of kidney disease, because in them we do want to prevent them from developing end-stage kidney disease, which is a circumstance in which they either require dialysis or a kidney transplant in order to sustain life.
Okay, and also I wanted you to talk a little bit about the NIDDK's Kidney Sundays, something that you've been doing now for 7 years.
Absolutely. Well, we realize that a lot of people get important information, including health information, at their places of worship. So for the last 7 years, we've been partnering with the Chi Eta Phi nursing sorority to visit with now well over 150 faith organizations, including 19 churches in South Carolina, to bring them the message of the importance of kidney disease in the form of a toolkit, which includes materials that can be used by anyone who wants to start a conversation at their places of worship or even at other community activity events about what are the risk factors, what are the signs, what are the symptoms.
Mm-hmm.
At these Kidney Sunday events that we have in the churches, the nurses are there available to screen blood pressures and give tips and give people other useful information. Of course, if your place of worship doesn't currently hold these events, you can certainly go to our website, download the material, and share it with your community, and maybe share it with your place of worship to get involved next year. As we come into the spring and the summer, we also realize that family reunions are another place that families get together, and they can use those opportunities to talk about what conditions run in the family. And that's particularly good for the younger people because they can bring that information to their healthcare providers to be tested for certain conditions, including kidney conditions, if that does run in families. And again, by visiting our website, niddk.nih.gov, you can either search for Kidney Sundays and or Family Reunions and download free of charge those information to share with your friends and loved ones and family members.
All right, super. Dr. Griffin Rodgers, Director of the National Institute of Diabetes and Digestive and Kidney Diseases. Always a pleasure. Thank you so much.
The pleasure is all mine. Thanks again, and I look forward to talking to you again soon.